Hi, Nicole.
We have some technical difficulties. We're trying to work them out.
Technical is a term to use.
I think this... Can everyone see well enough?
The phone we're using is really low on battery, so we have to have the case on it in order to charge it, and the case does not fit the phone.
We're just about to start the game. Welcome to everyone watching. We'll try and keep it centered so everyone can see it. Do you want to take it?
Yeah. Unless you want. No, I don't. Okay, that's what I figured. Sorry about this irritating gray streak on the side of our screen. Thanks, Nicole.
There we go. Okay, that works.
Wait, zooming in actually helped so much.
You just need to make sure to hold it where you need it.
Okay, if I...
Guys, what do you have to say?
Yeah, if I do that, that's perfect. There we go. It'll just mean I'm moving it more, which is fine. All right there, hello and everyone, and welcome to the University of Utah Red Team, Airforce Academy. I knew the name, I just could not come up with it.
We invited to super duper fancy dinner tonight. Yeah, you said you wanted to party with the water polo girls. It's pancakes. Yeah, if you guys don't want to meet up. Yeah, we're doing like breakfast for dinner, type of pancakes, bacon, eggs. Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
Okay. Well, let me know.
And to everyone who just joined, thank you all so much for coming in. There is a little bit of a problem with the phone case that we have, which is causing a little bit of visual impairment on the side of the screen, but I will be moving it enough to make sure that that is not a factor.
Is it still charging?
Yes.
Slay.
Sprinting, we have Riley Snow. It looks like she might take it. It's going to be really close.
Toss up.
And it is going to be a jump ball between Riley Snow and number 17, Dark. Riley almost wins it, but not quite. So it'll be Airforce ball for the first possession of this game. The ball is starting up at the 3. She passes it down over to number 7. Maya's got some solid press defense going on, but they do have a driver coming in. Maya draws the ordinary. Taylor covering the ball. Gets it down to the 1. She looks for that ordinary foul, but instead it's taken away by Shelby with a great steal there that will get the ball back over to the Utes. Shelby passes it up ahead of Riley. She's got about a half a body length ahead of her defense, who manages to catch up just a little bit. Riley makes her way in towards the cage. She shoots it. It's off of the post and into the hands of the Airforce goalie. Ordinary foul up top for number 4, Dark. She's just outside of the 6 meters, but is looking to get it into center. We've got a drop coming in, but it'll result in an ordinary foul for number 3, Dark. Taylor Durant getting a little run over there by her offense. Manages to prevent her from driving into the center. The ball goes back into set, but she does not shoot it in time. That is not a goal. And the ball will now go back to Utah. Nice pass to Kate there, up to Riley. Riley's looking for the opening. She finds it down the line. It's Taylor Lambert. She gets up big, shoots, and scores. Oh, it looks like she did not score. It looks like we have a contra foul for pushing off that will actually give the ball back to Airforce. There is no goal there. It's back to Dark ball. The ball will start in at the Airforce goalie. She passes it right down the line to number 4, Dark. Ordinary foul drawn by Lambert. She passes the ball down the line to number 13. Izzy has a front on the defense. They're going to need a drive if they want to get the ball in. Instead, she passes it down to a number whose cap I can't see. Only 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock, and Maya with a gorgeous steal there will take the ball back for Utah. Shelby's got a sprint ahead. Kate gets up big, passes it, and it's right to Shelby. Beautiful pass there. Shelby makes her way in towards the cage. She's got a defense on her back and earns the penalty. A great play there from Shelby. A penalty against number 2, Dark. And Utah will have the free goal. A free throw pass goal shot. Free shot, that's what I meant. It's been a long day. And she scores.
Go, Shelby!
Utah is now up 1-0 against Airforce with a great shot from Shelby on that penalty. Too Dark up top with the ball. She's facing some heavy press there from Durant. Number 15 tries to make a move in towards the cage, but she is stopped by Riley. I keep wanting to call her Snow for some reason. Ball goes into a driving number 2, but she does not get the ball in time. She has 2 defenders on her, and it's stolen away by Taylor Lambert. A nice pass there back to Kate.
Nice, Taylor. Way to fight for it.
A nice pass from Kate up to Shelby there. Shelby earns the ordinary. Is that not? Shelby passes across the way to Izzy. Izzy has a little bit of open water in front of her. She moves her way down, and it is stolen away by number 15, Dark, passed over to the goalie. Airforce goalie passes up to number 2. She has someone in center, number 3, but the pass falls short, and it will be taken back by Taylor Durant. She gets it up to Shelby, once again ahead. She has 2 defenders on her, but she earns the penalty anyways. Another great penalty earned by Shelby against number 15, Dark. And she scores another gorgeous goal from Shelby. We'll put Utah up 2-0 with 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. It's back to Airforce ball. Number 2 up top it with the ball again. She gets it to number 15 and starts trying to drive in, but Durant is maintaining her position ahead of her. They get the ball down to the 1, into the center. Izzy gets her arm up. It's a shot that goes wide right from the cage. And the ball will go back into Kate now. She does have Shelby up ahead on the left-hand side. It looks like she will land it pretty much perfectly in front of Shelby there. Shelby takes it all the way in. She wants it, she takes it, and she scores. Another great goal from Shelby.
What a beast.
Utah is now up 3-0. And it looks like we've got some substitutions coming in.
Lucy and Elsa.
Yep, looks like we have Lucy and Elsa coming in for...
Taylor and Taylor.
Oh, for our Taylors. Our Taylors have been working so hard, they deserve a break.
We love our Taylors.
A little bit. Too Dark up at the top now with the ball.
Good press.
Solid press defense up top. Elsa draws the foul against number 15, Dark. She looks into number 2, who's driving. Can't quite get it to her in time, so instead she decides to go for number 13. 13, Dark, looking for an open pass. She gets it into the center. It's not a great position for number 3 to grab it, but she will try to shoot anyway, and it goes wide left. Ball back into Kate. Kate up to Elsa. She starts to move it in. Shelby's got to drive. She moves it in, grabs the ball, and it looks like we do have an exclusion against number 7, Dark. that will give Utah the first man-up opportunity of this game with only 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Riley calls the one in. Looks up to Elsa, who moves into that pocket. Not quite finding the right pass yet. Oh, but unfortunately, Izzy throws it in with Lucy inside of that box. It will now be Airforce ball after a turnover. Number 7, Dark, with the ball up top at the 4 position now. She starts to move it in. Number 2 gets open for her up at the top. They have number 3 in the center again. Pass it a little far away from her. She manages to step out to get it. She shoots, and it's a beautiful block from Kate.
You're a wall!
Takes that ball down in front of her and gets it right up to Riley. Riley has all the open water in the world. She will take that in towards the cage. And it's a great defensive play there from number 8, Dark, just grabbing the ball off of her hand. Really smart play there from her. We'll give the ball back to Airforce. 15, Dark is up now with the ball. She starts to move it in towards the cage. Izzy stays down the center, leaving Kate with that. But she takes it down. Not a problem for her at all. She gives it back up to Riley. Elsa's ahead of her defender, but there is another one that she'll be facing once she gets in towards the cage. She gets the ball anyway. She has Shelby across the way, passes it to her, shoots and scores. Another goal from Shelby with a great assist there, thanks to a drive from Elsa. Just under a minute remaining now. Score is currently 4-0. Looks like we've got some subs coming in from Airforce, but this group of Utah girls will finish out this quarter. I feel bad. 2, Dark passes over to number 4. She looks for that foul and does manage to earn it. Shelby backs up to that driver. It's a risky pass into number 2. She wasn't quite ready for it. Lucy manages to not get excluded just yet, but she does draw the penalty as number 2 makes a move in towards the cage. To take the penalty, it'll be number 3, Dark. On defense, we have Maya and Shelby waiting for that rebound. And it just skips under Kate's arm, but that is all right.
You got it, Kate.
Our score is now 4-1 with 42 seconds remaining in the quarter. Airforce manages to get up on the board, but let's see how Utah will respond. Izzy earns the foul up top. Looks over to Maya. Maya has a driver. It's Elsa coming through. Center has not been cleared. Looks like there's a little bit of pushing and pulling going on in the center there. Shelby manages to maintain control of that ball. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. She gets it in for a shot and a goal from Elsa. What a beautiful play there. A goal from Elsa with an assist from Shelby. 5-1 with 18 seconds remaining. Thank you all so much for showing your love in the comments. Our girls really appreciate it when we rewatch these games. 4, Dark looking for that foul. Shelby grabs the ball right out of her hands. With 3 seconds left, it's hers to shoot. And it's knocked down. And that will be the end of our first quarter with a score of 5-1. Utah in the lead. We will be right back in just a minute for quarter number 2. Don't go anywhere. Hello everyone and welcome back to quarter number 2 of Utah Red versus Air Force Academy. Sprinting, it looks like we have Lucy this time against number 17 Dark. And number 17 Dark takes it to give Air Force the first possession of the second quarter. Also, thank you all so much for your kind comments in the chat. I really appreciate it.
Nice.
And some nice defense from Elsa will immediately steal the ball back from Utah. Indy's got a fast break coming, but she is met up by number 4. Looks like the pass will instead go across to number 5, Mia. Elsa drops that ball off and drives right back through the center. Smart pass in from Mia, right back out to her. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock now. Mia earns the foul. She's looking for an opening, finds it with Susanna, and with 1 second left, Indy shoots it, and that ended is a goal, I believe. Looks like we have some different opinions from the referees. As far as I saw,
Goal. Goal, Utah.
he said no.
No?
Okay. Looks like we are discounting that goal. It looks like we are discounting that goal due to a shot clock reset. I saw that she shot it before the shot clock reset, but it is not my call to make. It will now be Air Force ball back in at the half for the goalie. Ball is at number 3. Susanna with the defense up there. They've got a drive coming in, but Lucy manages to maintain ball side. And Mia will put the ball under, giving her the ball. And we have an exclusion against number 17 Dark, touching that ball when it was not hers to have. Mia gets that ball down the line to Lucy. They are woman up. I wonder if they're going to do a setup or if Lucy's just going to take it in. She really could do either. It looks like she's just going to shoot it, score, and get Utah up 6-1.
Go, Lucy.
I agree, Nicole.
What is Nicole?
Yeah, Lucy with the redemption shot for sure. Ball goes down to number 22. She earns the foul and gets it into the center. A great crash from Utah will pop that ball back out to number 22. Elsa forces it over to number 4. Back. Elsa with the speed in between these two people. Number 4 gets the ball up. She only has 6 seconds left. She shoots it, and Kate will take it out of the air. A great block from her. She does have Mia up, but she doesn't think that that's a smart idea. Fair decision there from Kate. Instead, she'll get it up to Elsa, letting Utah go down and set up entirely. A nice move from Elsa will get her in front. It's over to Lucy, who's wide open for a shot and goal. What a beautiful play there. A goal from Lucy with an assist from Elsa.
Nice pass, Elsa.
Utah up 7-1 with 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Substitutions.
We got some substitutions coming in. It looks like we have Lauren, Emily, and Taylor Lambert coming in for Elsa, Lucy, and Izzy. And then a couple of substitutions on the Air Force side as well. Although I unfortunately do not know their names, but I wish that I did for their sake. 3 Dark at the top. Passes it over to number 15. 3 looks like she's starting to move in. Emily with some solid defense up top. She passes it into the center. It's a tricky decision for Susanna there, but she makes the right one and stays on number 3 as she drives in. It's a shot knocked down by Kate.
You're a beast, Kate!
A shot from number 8. A great block from Kate. Little bit of a risky pass there to Mia, but she does manage to maintain control of it. No definitive possession yet, and it looks like Susanna will take it, and we luckily got an accidental shot clock reset there from the table. But unfortunately, it is stolen away by number 5, Dark, and the goalie for Airforce. She has someone wide open at the top. I'm not sure if she'll be able to get it there. She makes the smart decision and passes it up to number 2, Dark. She still has number 7 open on that far side. Decides on it. Mia, nice defense there, gives her the ordinary foul. Looks like Susanna could have almost gotten an offensive call there. Not quite, though. Number 2, Dark, with 5 seconds left, will shoot it. And Kate with some beautiful patience from Kate there. Throws herself into the back of the cage. And unfortunately, Susanna just misses the ball, and it will be taken back by number 2, Dark. Mia with some solid defense here will prevent that ball from going any farther down the field. And Mia will take it back to Utah ball.
White ball.
She has Emily on the right side. No defense for her. Not until she meets number 15 coming up. She's got Lauren. Lauren, go! Okay. And the ball is taken back by Airforce. It's back to their goalie. Sorry, my camera work is not the best.
You want me to do camera and you can do commentary?
If you're okay with that. You don't have to. Oh, thank you, baby girl. All right, number 8, Dark, has the ball. She passes it down the line to number 13. Into the center, a little bit far out there. Only 6 seconds remaining on the shot clock. And it's a shot up and over the top of the cage. Ball back into Kate. Looks like number 3's getting a little swingy with her arms there for Taylor, but a nice pass there up to Lauren. She has all the open water in the world. She's going to take it all the way in. That is hers to take. She passes it out. Smart move there over to Indy for the shot. Tipped out. Not called as tipped out by the Airforce goalie. It is his call to make. That ball goes into the center. Lambert tries to get to it, and a nice defensive play there from Taylor. Looks like number 3 is calling for that penalty, but Taylor was in front of her. Some great positioning there will prevent that 5-meter penalty from happening. Another great pass up to Lauren. She starts to drive it in. Defense meets her, passes it over to Indy. Emily is open. She gets it to her. Emily walks it. She shoots, and she scores.
Yeah.
A great goal from Emily to bring the score up 8-1. 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Thank you, everybody, for supporting your athletes in the
We
comments.
love seeing you do it. We love it. It's a real boost to our egos.
Thank you, Mrs. Hawes. And indeed a W for Emily.
An absolute W for Emily. Number 4 earns the late foul. Passes it down into number 3.
Good press.
Beautiful press from Taylor there.
Yeah.
Forces that shot directly to Kate, who knocks it down with ease. Oh, got a little bit of turmoil going on in transition here, but it doesn't look like there's going to be any call made. No real definitive tell of who initiated that contact. Mia has the ball up at the 4 position now. She moves it in, earns the ordinary. She makes it live, is looking for a pass in, finds Indy on the left side, but the shot clock will run out, and it'll be Airforce ball once more. Number 4 has a fast break. The goalie gets to it. And a nice skip all the way up to number 4 there, but Lauren is not far behind. And that lob goes up and over the back of the cage. Ball back into Kate. A great pass up to Indy. She's ahead of her defense. She's absolutely got this in the bag. She gets up big, shoots it, and scores.
Nice, Indy.
A now 8-goal lead for Utah with a score of 9-1. Only 37 seconds left remaining in this first half.
Your
Oh, hi,
mom.
Mama. Thanks for tuning in. Ford Arc up top earns the ordinary. Passes it across the way. Mia almost manages to get that steal over, but she does manage to press her almost all the way out to the 8-meter line. There isn't really a line for that, but I see it. Into the center. Mia crashes to pop it back out. With only 5 seconds on the shot clock, it goes back into the center. Number 2 turns, and she does not get the shot off in time. It will be Utah ball with 7 seconds remaining on the clock. Only 3 seconds remaining, but no shot will be taken, and that will end our first half with a score of 1-9.
Okay.
We will be, Utah absolutely dominating. We will be right back in just a few minutes. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Welcome back, everyone, to the third quarter of Utah Red versus Airforce Academy. Our current score is 9-1. Utah with an absolutely dominating lead. And a beautiful sprint win there from Elsa. She was going to drive straight down gets that first possession for the University of Utah. I don't know why I called us by our full legal name. Izzy up top with the ball, earns the ordinary foul. She passes it over to Maya. Looks like we've got a front happening in center, so they're going to look to drive. It's going to be Lucy driving in. Ordinary foul earned for Riley. We've got Maya making a good driving move there. Unfortunately, Riley's defense drops off of her with only 6 seconds left on the shot clock. It goes to Lucy, and it looks like we have
2-meter violation.
a 2-meter violation that will give the ball back to Airforce. Thank you.
Allison, get the ball. Down line.
Number 17 looks into a driving number 2. Some great defense from Elsa will force the ball back out. And that attempted lob goes up and over the back of the cage. Back to Utah ball. Don't worry. I have to do something. Ball goes up to Izzy, down the line to Maya. Lucy looks like she's ready for it in center. Ordinary foul out of center there, passes it out to Maya. All the way over to Elsa. And she will earn the penalty. A great play there and a great pass into Elsa for the 5-meter penalty. It looks like she will be the one to take the shot. I just realized that Izzy gave me these so that I can use their microphone. I don't know why I wasn't using them before. And she rebounds it. She gets it back, and it's knocked out by the goalie once more. A nice save, a nice secondary save there from the goalie. And it will give the ball back to Airforce now. Goes down into number 3. Izzy gets ready for that shot. Number 3 turns. She shoots, and it's a beautiful field block from Izzy, delivering it directly back into the hands of her goalie. Kate looking for a wing out. She finds it with Riley on the right-hand side. She's got Taylor Durant in the center, moving in, looking for that call. She doesn't get anything just yet. Then she earns the ordinary. Izzy starts to drive in. Unfortunately, she's not ball side, but they do manage to get the ball over to Elsa. With only 3 seconds left, the ball is up to Lucy, who throws the ball just a little too late and is unfortunately excluded. And then we have a timeout called by Airforce. We'll be right back. Don't trip over that water bottle. Be careful. What doing? All right, welcome back, everyone. We have 4 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the third quarter with a score of 1-9. Utah still in the lead, but they have a power play here for Airforce. I cannot get that right. For Airforce Academy. Starts up at the goalie, but they pass it down and around. Looks like they're running a bit of a 1 in there. 6 in. That's a 6 in. Up to number 8, who shoots, and it's a great block from Kate and a beautiful defensive save from Maya. Unfortunately for her, she puts the ball under the water, and it will be Airforce ball once more with a new 30-second shot clock. And an attempted lob from number 4, Dark, will be taken out of the air by Kate, who is having a phenomenal game. And she gets it out to Shelby coming out of the exclusion box. Shelby did sub in Lucy after she was excluded. Riley moving in towards the cage. Her strong side is open. She waits for that goalie to drop, shoots, and scores. A nice goal there from Riley will send Utah into the double digits with a score of 10-1. Bless you. All right, back to Airforce ball. It's starting over at number 4, Dark. Shelby attempts that nice skiller, but she does end up drawing the foul. Number 4 passes into number 2. Unfortunately, it bounces off of her head and into the hands of Kate. A beautiful pass up to a counter-attacking Elsa. She has Shelby across the way. Will pass it over to her. Shelby wide open. Shoots and scores. A great goal there from Shelby, thanks to an assist from Elsa with a beautiful pass from Kate. Our score is now 1-11 with a clock of 3:33. Everyone make a wish. That's a lot of angel numbers up there. Substitutions coming in and out for Airforce Academy. The ball goes over to number 15, who immediately receives pressure from Taylor Durant. She tries to get it across the way, but it's stolen away by Elsa, and she is not going to be caught. Smart move from Durant, making sure that she's not pulling back on that defender. Elsa shoots, and she scores. What a gorgeous counter there from Elsa. That will make our score 12-1. Utah holding on to that dominating lead. Got a couple subs coming in from I keep wanting to say USAFA as if that makes any sense at all. Subs coming in from Airforce. Elsa is having a phenomenal game. I mean, as usual. Pass the ball back to number 2, Dark. Number 2 goes over to number 15, who faces the Shelby press defense, which results in an ordinary foul there. Lots of struggle happening in center there. Their setter's trying to get position, but Izzy is not letting her. An ordinary foul there. We'll give the ball back to number 13, Dark. She has a very slow drive coming in from number 15, who pops the ball back out. And it goes into Izzy. And that will end the shot clock, giving the ball back to Utah. They have both Riley and Maya up ahead of their defenders up there. Unfortunately, that pass lands just a little short. Slips off your fingertips sometimes, and it'll go back to Airforce ball. Number 2, Dark, passes down the line to number 17. Izzy maintaining that front until number 3 manages to get in front of her. It goes into number 3. As she's looking for that foul, Elsa's going to come in, but she still does manage to earn the foul. Only 3 seconds left on the shot clock. It goes out, and number 2 does not get time to shoot it. But we have Riley up on the side. She is wide open, and she knows how to drop a goalie. And she will score. A beautiful goal there from Riley. And another great counter from Maya, holding that defense away from her. We got a full sub out here for Utah. 1 minute and 55 seconds remaining in the third quarter, score of 13-1. Everyone that was in is coming out, and everyone that was out is going in except for Lucy. If that gives you any idea as to who's in. Ball starting up now at number 2, Dark. She moves it over to number 17. Susanna pressing her out beyond that 6-meter line. Even as she swims in, Susanna's just not letting her get that pass off. And a nice steal there from Susanna. We'll give the ball back to Utah. It's like Lauren's looking for Lauren's looking for an advantage in front of her defense. Doesn't quite manage to get it, but unfortunately that pass lands just at the wrong time. Number 17 managed to make her way in front of Susanna before the ball got there, and it'll be Airforce ball once more. Just 1 minute remaining now in the third quarter. Airforce gets the ball down to the 6-meter line. Number 2 shoots, and it's almost blocked by Kate. She did the right moves and everything, but sometimes it just goes in anyway. That was a great goal there from number 2, Dark. Our score is now 13-2, 59 seconds on the clock. Lambert starting up top with the ball. She gets it to the left to Indy. And we have a push-off call that will give the ball back to Airforce. Only 45 seconds remaining in the quarter. The ball is at the goalie at their 6-meter line. She gets it up to number 12. Susanna looking ahead to make sure that she's not missing anyone in front. She goes down to number 12, Dark, who passes into number 2, driving in. Number 2 moves to try to get that goal, but it's off of the crossbar and back into Kate's hands. 1 full possession left, just about 20 seconds now. Kate's looking for her options. She has Indy, but it's smarter to pass there to Emily. Indy calls for it. Emily gets it to her. And Indy, unfortunately, is crashed on. Ball is taken back by number 3, Dark. And that is the end of our third quarter with a score of 13-2. Utah playing an absolutely phenomenal game. Thank you all so much for still being here. We'll be right back in about a minute. Welcome back, everyone, to the fourth and final quarter of Utah Red versus Airforce Academy. Our girls have been playing a phenomenal game. Their score is currently at 13-2. But I've seen stranger things happen. I'm positive. And it looks like Shelby will win the sprint for Utah, giving them the first possession of the fourth and final quarter. She passes it over to Lucy, who starts to make her way in towards that 6-meter line. Shelby drives all the way almost into center. Doesn't quite make it in front of her defense, though, so she backs back out to the 1 position. Lucy with the drive instead. She spins, shoots, and a nice knockdown there from number 17, Dark. We'll give the ball back to Airforce Academy. They have number 4 slightly up, but she has Izzy right where that ball lands, and it'll go back to Utah right away. Great awareness from the Utah girls. Ball goes up to Shelby. Into Lucy. Turns all the way around. Shoots, and she scores. Our score is now 14-2. 6 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Too Dark passes over to number 4. Maya playing defense on her. And it looks like we have a push-off call against number 4, Dark, that will give the ball back to Maya. She's got Shelby on the left-hand side. She earns the ordinary foul. Finds Shelby a great pass there. Shelby makes her way in and lobs it up and over the goalie's head. Another beautiful goal from Shelby to make our score 2-15. Number 2, Dark, looking for an open pass. Solid defense here from Durant. Forces the ball over to number 17. Izzy is not making it easy on them to get it into center. She's maintaining that front, and we have a driver coming in. It's number 2. She's on the ball side, but a great play there from Durant, and Shelby will give the ball back to Utah. Really beautiful defense on both sides of it, and it is back to Utah ball. In Kate's hands. She passes it up to Elsa. Elsa earns the ordinary. She's outside of the 6-meter, but she has Shelby driving in. Looks like Lucy's left wide open on the side, though. They'll get it over to her. Only 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Looks like Utah's definitely slowing this game down a little bit. Only 1 second left on the shot clock. Lucy will pass it into the center, but shot clock runs out, and it is Dark ball. Goalie passes the ball down to number 17, down to number 13, Dark. She's waiting for number 3 to lock up, but unfortunately for her, Izzy's playing some phenomenal defense this game, and Shelby manages to knock that ball out of the sky, giving the ball back to Utah with 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. She's got Maya on the far side there. Looks like they're probably going to have to set up and run a play here, unless Maya just does that and earns the exclusion. Utah is up. Maya finds a pass to Shelby. A very quick setup here from Utah. Decent passing all around. It's up to Izzy. Over to Elsa. She walks it in. One more pass to Izzy for a shot. And it looks like we have an exclusion at the very last second there against number 17, Dark, that will give us a new 30-second shot clock. It always sucks to have to pull the ball out of the cage, but at least we get another shot for it. And Elsa will shoot and score. can't tell. I think it might have been. Yeah, it was. I think so. All right, and we have a full 6 in, 6 out substitution here for Utah, but we will get a timeout for Air Force. So we'll be right back in just a minute.
Taking care of business.
Yeah. All right, welcome back from the timeout, everyone. We have 3 minutes and 43 seconds remaining in our fourth and final quarter. The score is 2-16. Utah still holding on to that nice lead. Air Force just called a timeout, so they will start with the ball. Goalie passes it down to number 4. She looks for that ordinary and does manage to earn it. Number 2 is driving, but not on ball side. Looks like they're going for a double post up here. It goes into number 2. And I can't tell who's playing defense. That's Emily. And that is a 2-meter, a nice tip out there from Kate after that shot from number 2, Dark. It'll be Air Force ball again with a new 30-second shot clock. And we have an exclusion against Mia, number 5. They've got to get the ball into the center if they want to score this. And it looks like they're going to do a full setup for 6-on-5 here. Utah with their arms up in the air, protecting their goalie. They're running a 6-in. Only 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. The teams are even once more. She shoots and she scores. A great shot there from number 3, Dark. Will bring the score up 16-3. 2 minutes and 52 seconds remaining in the game. Got a substitution coming in for Air Force. A lot of substitutions coming in for Air Force. Number 9, White Susanna at the top there. Gets the ball over to Riley. Riley back up to Susanna. She earns the ordinary foul. She has Mia and Indy open. Decides on Indy on the left-hand side. Only 10 seconds on the shot clock. A risky pass in the center there. Number 12 is in front and manages to earn that contra foul that will give the ball back to Air Force. Air Force goalie passes down the line to number 23, Dark. She's closely followed by Indy, pressing her all the way out into that lane line. She does manage to get the ball up to number 12. It's into the center. Number 25 gets up, shoots it, and Kate manages to save it. 2 minutes remaining in the game now. The ball is passed up. It skips just a little too far, and a really risky but smart move there by the Air Force goalie. She gets the ball. It looks like we're going to be playing 7-on-6 for at least a little bit. Never mind, she's going to hang back. Up to number 2, Dark. And an exclusion against number 7, White. That's Riley. An exclusion against Riley. They tried to make a quick happen there, but it unfortunately does not work out that way. It's going to go over to number 23. 23 over to 3. Only 2 seconds left in the exclusion. Number 3, Dark shoots and scores. 3 Dark has really come into her own on this shooting in the last quarter here. 16-4 is our score now with 1 minute and 17 seconds remaining in the game. It is Utah ball starting up at Susanna. She passes it over to Lambert. Lambert down the line to Mia. Susanna driving in. She doesn't quite have ball side, but she does manage to get under her defense. Mia shoots it and it is knocked down by the Air Force goalie. 55 seconds on the clock now. This game is a wrap, but Air Force is not giving up anytime soon. Looks like we're going to play a 7-on-6 here at least. Oh, never mind. Once again. Yep, that goalie's coming out of the field. It's 7-on-6 now. Only 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Arms up! And a great block by Kate. Kate, shoot that. And Kate takes the shot, but it is caught by the goalie. I didn't either. The goalie is not allowed to use 2 hands outside of the box, which means that it is Utah ball. Yeah, and that is an exclusion on the goalie. Not a very common thing to see, but it looks like the defense has almost completely given up there. And Lauren with a great shot thanks to an assist from Mia. 10 seconds on the clock. I don't think that's right. Ten seconds remaining on the clock. The ball is at Air Force. Goalie's going to move it in. And that will end Utah Red versus Air Force. Our final score is 4-17. Utah with the victory. A great game played by all of these girls. Thank you all so much for joining and supporting. Have a great rest of your day, and we will see you again tomorrow for Championship Day.